Casey Glam Show, period poo. So we are about to do a real cute, nice, soft glam using my Mirrored Sublimity products, period. I'm about to get ready to go to my boyfriend's family annual picnic. I am excited about this look. It is my second time using the Mirrored Sublimity Smokey quartz palette, and baby, I'm obsessed. It's fast. Like, come on now, come on. If you have not seen the look, or if you want to see the look, make sure you go look at it on Instagram for sure at keep_cakes, or just go look at my business page, Mirrored Sublimity. I post all my content there too, because you know I always have to rock my own products, period. So I already did my skincare routine and I'm moisturizing everything, so we're about to jump right into it. The first thing I am going to do is to my brows, of course. I'm going to be using the Mirrored Sublimity Lustrous Brow Pencil in the style number 2. I already have one. I just want to show you how the packaging, period, but this one's mine. Pencil does sharpen very well. It has a pointy tip. I always use this pencil. I don't use no other brow products. Like, most definitely in love with my products. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. When I say sharp, sharp, baby. That pencil sharpener does not play. And there's a spoolie at the end. It comes with a pencil sharpener and a spoolie. But it's most definitely bomb. So, I have to get myself some mirrors. I love Makeup by Amanda. I love this hand mirror. But I most definitely have to get some mirrors for my brand, of course. But we're going to go ahead and start with the brows. So, I'm about to... trying to do this right. Let's see how we're gonna do this, period. So I'm about to line my brows out. I always start maybe like a centimeter behind that first brow. And then I outline like the tip where the bottom of my hair starts. And then I bring myself down to the end. And I do the same thing at the top. Sometimes you do want to draw like within your brow hairs. Start your line there, because you're going to be concealing anyway. So you're going to use that concealer to mask all that up. And the fact that this pencil is so pointy is given. So I'm about to put a little bit just in front now, because that first line was thick. So that centimeter where I didn't draw anything on the brow, I just went ahead and put a little line. And now I'm just trying to edge up my hairs to where I want them to go. And then I'm gonna fill in the sparse parts, period. Fill them in, fill them in, fill them in. So, next, we're actually going to go in with our concealer. We're going to conceal our brows. I'm going to do this brow, and I'm going to come back, and then we're going to go ahead and do the concealing part. If the layout or the setup looks a bit weird, I apologize. I actually have to keep my camera like this now, so it's going to be, I would say, a bit zoomed in. So, I guess that's good for like up close and personal. But we are going to be using our e.l.f. concealer in the color Tan Neutral. Yeah, in the color Tan Neutral. I was about to say Tarte. And we're going to be using this concealer brush that I got from Walmart. It came in a pack. This pack was like $13, but my mother-in-law got it for like $2. But y'all already knew, because I already told y'all, period. So I'm just using that concealer brush to actually line this brow up. And then I'm going to, the concealer. And then I'm going to take the concealer brush to do the hard part. Period. It's actually kind of hard trying to actually blend this stuff in with only one mirror. At this point, I really need to invest in my vanity set and, you know, my magnifying mirror and all that good stuff. So I'm just blending all that product in now, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. Now that the brows are done, lately I have been doing my face first. So I am going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I'm going to be mixing 332 and the 360. But before you freaking say it, yes, they are very, very bright, but it's because I don't have my shade in stock right now. So we're gonna be mixing. And if you know me, you know I be like mixing like dang near on point. So let's get to it. So I'm taking my mixing plate that I got from Amazon. I'm going to take the 360 foundation. I'm going to I'm gonna try to pour a little amount, because usually I pour a generous amount. With the 332, I'm gonna try to pour a smaller amount, but sometimes I end up pouring the same size. Actually did good this time. But usually when I be rationaling, I most definitely be messing up on the sizing, and or like I'll get the shade right on point, but I'll end up getting the shade wrong. I just rewashed my brushes, well, just the ones I use on myself. So I'm about to actually go ahead and dry this brush, and then we're gonna mix these. So I'm actually taking the lighter shade to mix into the darker shade. I'm just gonna mix them both together. Let's just call it a day. So I see that the foundation shade is way too dark for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit more of 332, but actually add the mixture, just a little bit of the mixture to the 332. Looks good. This looks a little bit, at the bottom looks a little bit more like my shade. Looks a little bit more like my shade for sure. Take whatever product is left on the brush and just start applying it to my face. I'm kind of used to picking out my shade and like blending foundations for myself, especially for clients too. You kind of learn to get an eye for it. So I just go ahead and just wipe it on there. And then if it ever looks like too dark or too light, you can always add more foundation and stuff like that. But always make sure when you're mixing, make sure they are the right shade, like tints. Because if they aren't, it's most definitely gonna look weird when you mix it. Most definitely gonna look weird. So I'm just taking that product and I'm blending it everywhere. Foundation is gonna get in my hair, but it's okay. Once this brush gets low on product, I start to shape my brows up, because I no longer shape my brows with concealer at the top anymore. No. Period. I think I actually like put a good amount, because I'm weird. I like lightweight sometimes. I like full coverage sometimes. But sometimes I be mixing like lightweight foundation with like full coverage routines. So yeah, I'm a bit weird, but it's okay. I do like the way how this looks very lightweight. I like a lightweight look, especially when I'm mixing my shades. I only like a full coverage look if I'm doing like very, very, very bright under eyes, which I do it all the time pretty much. But bright under eyes, or if it's like exactly my color. Like if I don't have to mix, even though that Juvia's Place, baby, I mixed the hell out of that. And she was full coverage, so. Okay, I think I look pretty good. I think it's nice and like lightweight. It most definitely got the job done. It's beautiful. I do feel it on my face for sure. I can tell the difference. I can most definitely tell the difference in the camera too. So, and I didn't waste like too much product either. Now I am actually about to conceal. I'm about to do my highlight and my contour. So I'm about to do my under eye, my nose, and everything else. And I'm about to show y'all that. So now I'm about to go in with the e.l.f. Tan Neutral hydrating, and then the e.l.f. Medium Sand. I'm gonna put the medium sand in the front, in the under eye, and then I'm going to put the Tan Neutral in the back. So since the medium sand is matte, I am only doing one eye at a time for sure, because baby, this stuff dries out fast. It really does. Now we are taking our Rotex Knees brush to blend it out. So I'm gonna start by this inner corner and then work my way outward. This is going to mix the two. The reason why I use these two shades is one, because it's usually hard to mix the e.l.f. concealer when it's the matte one. So mixing with the hydrating one most definitely helps with blending. Also, the medium sand is a very light concealer shade. So I decided to mix it with my concealer shade, which is tan neutral, in order for it to balance it all out. That way it's not way too light. And it's looking good. It's looking gorgeous. Most definitely loving the way it's blending. I'm loving it. It's giving. Most definitely giving. Now let's see if we can get the other side to look exactly like this side, because usually that's my problem. Usually. The left is giving more full coverage, so the right is giving like lightweight. So I'm gonna put a little bit more white over here and blend that baby out so she looks like the left. Yeah, she's starting to look like the left now. That's good. So if you ever had a problem with e.l.f. concealer actually not going well as a eyeshadow base, you're not gonna have that issue with the Mirrored Sublimity Smokey Quartz palette, because baby girl gets it done. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I'm still highlighting my T-zone. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put the concealer as my top base. Because usually when I'm doing my base, I usually use the LA Girl Pro Concealer in white. But I don't have it right now. I really need to like go makeup shopping, but I don't have it. So I've been using my e.l.f. in medium sand, and it has been working with my palette. I know like in the past I've had bad experience with other palettes in this concealer, because this concealer is not great as a base, like at all. But with my palette, she's been coming through for sure. She's very pigmented. The color most definitely pays off. I love it. It's giving. Okay, now that we did our highlight, we're about to do our contour before we get into the actual eyeshadow. I'm gonna take that same concealer brush. So you're gonna take the eyeshadow brush and my Black Radiance palette, and I wanna go for a light contour. So that's why I am going with this. Not too heavy. With my other makeup look, I used the e.l.f. Enriched Walnuts. Most definitely bomb. I loved it. Pretty much love it. Y'all know how like your makeup looks never come out the same. Like there's like one look you really love and you try to get that same routine like every time. I did that like in California. I had this really bomb makeup routine I was doing the whole time, my whole stay, and I could not remember like what I was doing to get my nose so sharp. But one day we're gonna figure it out. So I'm about to use this brush to actually contour, and I'm actually gonna use it for a blush, because when you probably use the same brush, period. So I just took it in that Black Radiance palette and rubbed it back and forth, and then I'm doing the same thing on my face. When I say light contour, we're doing light, but it's gonna be a little spray. It's gonna give it a little warmth. We're gonna use it kind of like a bronzer, just to give a little warmth to the face. That looks gorgeous. So as y'all can see, it's most definitely time for a new camera for sure, babes. My contour is really great. I'm loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. So we're about to actually get into the eyeshadow. So we are using a Smokey Quartz palette, babe. Period, pool. This is my first tutorial on YouTube with my palette. I'm so excited. It has the mirror. Love palette with a mirror. So you ain't gotta use two hands for one mirror, one eyeshadow, period. So I'm actually going to go with a more orangier look a little bit. I'm going to be using 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I'm going to probably just put this shade right on top. Just give it like a different look from last time, from the last look. I most definitely want to do like a series, like different looks that you can do with this palette, of course, because I want to show y'all the variety. Like, why not? So I'm starting off with that very, very, very light shade. And I am just like kind of blending her right there at the top. I'm going to pat it in first. I mean, a little bit, just pat it in just a little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and just blend it out. When you pat it in, it's better. It shows more. That's just with any palette. So the first shade is activated. Now we're going to go in with the lighter shade. I believe this one is, technically, I feel like they're almost the same shade, but this one has an orangey tint. So we're going to be going with this one first and then that one. So we're going to put that one right under that first shade, a little bit right above our crease. I see it's going into the crease, so I got to flip my brush a little bit, because my brush is a little wet, so she acting a little crazy, like she ain't never been here before. But that's going a little bit above my crease. I'm just gonna blend that out. It's giving cinnamon already. Like a cinnamon vibe, for sure. I'm liking it. I'm liking this shade. For real. I see y'all looking at y'all like, ooh, that looks a little peachy. It most definitely does. It's gorgeous. I'm loving this color. Okay, that's fine. It's most definitely giving soft glam. I'm a little obsessed, like, for sure. So now we're about to go in with the darker shade, and we're actually gonna put her into the crease. This girl, yeah, on the brush, she most definitely pays off. She's giving like orangier tint, for sure. She's giving, it wouldn't be auburn. It'll be like a completely different shade, but most definitely like orange. She's giving orange. See, y'all see that? Fine. Most definitely fine. I'm just pressing her into the shade and then just blending out like any hard line, because I don't want to take away, since we are working into the crease. I just want to tap it in. And tapping helps so much with trying to get colors to actually appear better, especially when using the e.l.f. concealer as a base. Yeah, so you can tell the difference. That first shade is like auburn, and then that second shade is like auburn, and then that third shade is more of a orangey, like tangerine almost, but tangerine girl is giving fall. So now we're gonna go ahead and go in with that dark brown, and we're just gonna tap her right there at the end, just to smoke it out a bit, make it real cute. That's adding the top to the look. It's most definitely bomb. The only thing I can probably say that I would do different, like with my own palette, is probably add a black shade inside of it. But I don't even use blacks very often. But blacks are most definitely used in the fall. So most definitely I could have. Most definitely. But I love the shades that I selected, and my palette came out like gorgeous. I'm kind of trying to like smoke it a bit, like how the girlies be doing on Instagram. I'm not really experienced in that field, so do not judge me. I'm just gonna take that lighter color and then kind of blend that in to mess up that little part that I just made up here. Going with that orange, because I don't really have any color down here. Okay, yeah, so let's get now a little stretch and take that darker shade and kind of do like a line here. I think that's the only way it's gonna give that really cute smoky look, kind of. And on the other side, I'm actually just gonna start with the concealer brush because we don't want to mess up. And that, look at that payoff, bomb. See, I should have started the concealer brush. I really didn't know like what I was gonna do with this look. And now I'm just blending out that real harsh line that I just created. And then I'm gonna put that first shade on top just so it lightens it up. It's not too dark and that line isn't so hard. So now I have to put a little bit of that darker shade up here just to match that first eye, because that's what she's getting. And I have a weird obsession of making things brighter in the front. So I'm gonna take that real bright, the first like transition color shade, and put that towards the front of the eye before putting the shimmer on top. Because I'm a little bit obsessed with that. With no cut crease, so it's not the same as the first look I did. Period. And now we're about to add that shimmer. I'm gonna take the concealer brush to apply it. I'm actually gonna put some of this shimmer like right. Ooh, oh my God, that's a lot. This stuff don't play. This stuff does not play. I wanna put some, most definitely on my upper lip. It's giving soft, smoky, and forward-y. It's time for one of my other favorite parts, of course. I literally just fell in love with my new lip gloss Idol. She most definitely gives. She's a perfect nude lip. I am most definitely in love with her. When I tell y'all perfect, so I'm about to get ready and apply her now. I just realized I didn't put any blush on, but we're gonna make sure we do that last after the lip. So I'm about to use the Cocoa Lip Pencil. And we're actually gonna overdrawn our lip. So yesterday, I made the mistake of putting someone else's lip gloss on top of my lip combos. I'm never doing that again unless like I'm very like, I'm experienced with the gloss, but the clear gloss most definitely messed up my lip combo yesterday. It didn't look too bad, but most definitely it wasn't like as good as it could have been. Like it looks so much better without it. So I'm just blending out that harsh line with the lip pencil. And then we are gonna go in with our Mirrored Sublimity Idol Gloss, period. I'm obsessed. In the container, it looks pink. But you pull it out the wand, it's nude, baby. Y'all see that shade? Fine. Ain't no sheer gloss over here, baby. It's pigmented. So for all the girlies that are looking for the nude lip that the makeup artists be doing, baby, this is it. They using the Cocoa Lip Pencil in the Idol Lip Gloss. Smells great. Doesn't do that nasty like sticky thing when you put your lips together. Like that type shit? No. It doesn't. I'm most definitely in love with this lip. Ah, the lip, the look is all bomb. It's all fine. So now we're about to add our blush. We're going to be using the, I believe it's Alana J Strawberry Shortcake palette. I'm going to be using that as my blush. I'm going to go in with this hot pink color, and then we're gonna apply it. So I just take that big old brush and just place it right there on the cheekbone area. She's bomb, she's giving. It's fat. Me, I know some people like to mix their blush. I want to try that out, but I want to try it out with creamy products. I don't necessarily like want to do it with the powder, because I think it'd be better with the creamy ones, like how everyone else is doing. So that's the bomb, that's fine. So for the lashes, I want to do Fab, but I'm trying to think on if I want to restock it or not. I was also thinking about doing Goddess, but I just did like maybe 2 pictures of Goddess. So, and the only lashes that I have for myself is Glam and Divine and Goddess, which is the lash that I haven't dropped yet, and then there's another pair that I haven't dropped. So I have me a pair of Stellar. I don't know where they are. I am very, very bad with not keeping up with my lashes for sure. I need to start keeping them with my makeup. I'm about to go get my lashes and come back. So I actually have to dip into my lash collection to get this lash. I'm going to try to keep up with it for sure. I need to keep me like a basket that has like all my lashes in it, and then I just go through and get it. But we are in the style Stellar today, period. So I had to get the scissors because all the babes know that you must customize your lashes. When customizing my lashes, I clip the tip and I clip the back because my eyes are pretty small. I'll go ahead with my duo lash glue and I'm gonna apply that right on my lid. There's so much hanging glue on this. And watch me find like my other lashes that I lost. Watch me find them. So now we are going to apply the lash. I feel like I put the lash glue a little too period. This is giving. Oh my god. I be applying my lashes on my eye like it's different every time. Like just getting a new pair is just so satisfying. I love it. These are giving the volume. The volume is bomb. I'm obsessed. And I picked a good batch, period. So bomb. I'm obsessed. The look is gorgeous. It's giving. Honey, it's giving pumpkin spice. For sure giving pumpkin spice. I am in love. I am obsessed. Let me know what y'all think of this look. Let me know what other looks I should do for sure. I am now ready for the picnic, of course. It's so bomb. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you go to MIRROREDSUBLIMITY.com. Subscribe to our mailing list so you can be ready for the launch of the new products. Y'all see their bomb for sure. Look at this face. Look at this face. And join our loyalty program. You'll get 15 reward points when you sign up. You'll also get, once you get like 75 points, you get a free product with your next purchase. Y'all, it's like most definitely worth it. And you get like one point for every $1 you spend. So lashes are 15, that's 15 points right there. You'll have 30 off the back. You only gotta get a couple more to get to 75. Baby, I'll go ahead and do that and just keep getting like free gifts like every couple months. Most definitely a steal. But I love y'all, appreciate y'all, and bye my babes.